Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Not that complicated. Yeah.
Oh, she
Hey
updated.
guys, welcome back to another
Hey,
episode of Not That Complicated.
yes, long
Another
Hey
time
week.
you,
no see.
baby.
We took a little
Long
hiatus,
time no
but we're
see.
back. Everyone needs a breather.
We are back. We are back. We heard the people were calling. They were saying, "Where y'all at? Where y'all at? What y'all doing? What y'all doing?" We were like, "Okay, relax. We're coming. We're coming." But also, happy Valentine's Day week, everyone. When you're listening to this, it'll be Wednesday, a couple days before Valentine's Day. Hope you're showering your loved ones with love, whether it be platonic or romantic.
And
Get the
yourself.
Well, you're
yeah.
already not doing that.
Oh,
I am showering myself in love.
No, you said your loved ones, and I asked you for
Yeah,
something,
and then
and you
Morgan
said no.
said, "And yourself."
Oh no. Oh, I
Morgan
was.
said, "Loved ones." I mean yourself.
I wasn't
Huh?
talking about yourself. I was talking about loved ones. You won't buy me something that I asked for.
Because it was something stupid.
A
It was a
watch is
watch.
stupid.
Yeah, who you don't even wear watches.
Yes, I
I'm buying that.
do. I wear watches all the
You wear an Apple
time.
Watch. That's all you
No,
wear.
and I have another watch that I wear too.
I've never seen you wear anything but the Apple Watch.
Now, next time I'm gonna have to wear it so you can see it.
You probably don't even know where it is right now.
let it go,
Exactly.
Jamie.
You can buy people stuff. Don't be
Hang
selfish.
Not that. Not that. I buy things that people will use. Like shoes. I got you shoes for Christmas.
It's
You
another.
probably don't use them though, huh?
I just wore them today.
Oh wow, surprising.
I've been wearing them. I weigh something on them. I gotta figure out how to get it out. It doesn't look that. It's just like a small circle, and I don't know what it is. I was
So
like,
ghetto.
damn.
She's so ghetto. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get
Mm,
into the icebreaker. If you don't have an icebreaker,
I
I do have one.
which was
If you
yours
don't,
gonna be?
I know
What was
you
yours?
would be like,
It's hit or miss.
You
this
tried
one
it.
goes with Valentine's Day.
Okay,
But
yeah.
essentially, it's like, if I had a Valentine, what would I want for Valentine's Day? I mean, obviously, all three of us don't have Valentines, so
Okay, now somebody's on here lying.
I don't have Valentine. Baby Mylan? Okay, yeah, he's my Valentine. Or so I'm his Valentine, but he can't give me anything. I gave him little gifts.
He can give you some of them diapers.
Literally, yeah. A soiled diaper is what I'm getting. So, Teresa, you're up first.
I
If you
want to
had a
watch.
Valentine,
I already just said it.
well, anybody listening that would like to be Teresa's Valentine, she would like to get a watch. She will send you the link to slide in her DMs. Morgan, she already getting flowers, so ask that man who sent you flowers.
Who?
Huh?
You're not supposed to say anything.
Wait, time out. Time
Who?
out. I'm confused.
Who said that?
I'm confused.
Me too. What are you talking
Um,
about?
Now she confused. She
um,
posted it on her
for
Finsta.
Valentine's Day, what do I want?
Show the
I don't.
receipts or it ain't real.
When it comes to Valentine, when it comes to Valentine's Day, I never think of like things that I want. I don't know. I think just a nice experience is good enough for me.
Mm,
So I'll let y'all
that's
know.
beautiful.
I'll let y'all
Okay.
know in the next episode.
The real baby. Okay, Miss Baby Mama, what you got?
Okay, if I had a Valentine, what would I want for Valentine's Day?
Just say this because we know he's listening.
Um,
Hey, sir, just say for Valentine's Day, I want.
no.
Now go.
If I had a Valentine's Day, I had a Valentine for Valentine's Day, I would want.
I want.
Ooh. I'm like Morgan. There's not necessarily a gift per se. I mean, I do have a running list.
I was gonna say I always gotta give.
I do have a, but for Valentine's Day,
Want to give a
I'm
gift? I
more
gotta
so like
give.
the romance. I don't necessarily need a gift for Valentine's Day. It's more
Well,
so
now
about the
I look
romance and the
materialistic.
experience.
Now I look materialistic because I
I
had a
don't
gift
think anything is
already.
wrong, but it was like for Christmas. If y'all asked me what I wanted for Christmas, I had nothing to tell y'all. So I don't feel like it's materialistic that you want something for Valentine's Day. I
I
just
want to be
personally,
wined and dined. Please.
Yeah, it's all about the romantic
honestly, I want
factor.
more than that. I feel like that's like every day. I feel like I need an experience.
Hmm.
That's
It
the
needs to
word I
be an
use.
experience. Yeah, it needs to be an
Experience.
experience. Something that I'd be
Okay,
like,
you heard
that was
that?
a good ass Valentine's Day. Like
Hey,
that shit
feds.
was
You heard that,
fire.
feds?
All
Miss
right.
Feds. We know you
Next,
watching.
let's go to our pop culture. What you got for us?
Well, we know Jametra has nothing, so I'll go.
Okay, you
Um,
didn't have to
Yeah.
do all of that. You.
so I'm gonna
Doo-doo.
talk about it's more of a situation. Me and the other hosts are privy to like the specifics because this is about a YouTuber that we have talked about before on this platform who just makes stupid decisions. So I just want to offer a scenario so our listeners can see how we would have handled the situation with more sense and intelligence. So um I feel like I've been the closest to this situation, but not close really,
No.
honestly. I just
I'm with you on this part. No,
like
girl. You
I've
ain't doing none of this.
I'm not all this extra I have not experienced, but just like the whole having a kid relationship part, that's the only thing I can relate to. We touched on her before, basically she has a bisexual at best baby daddy who repeatedly cheated on her.
Allegedly.
True, because
Yeah,
she sent the
allegedly,
police out on people.
who allegedly cheated on her during both of her pregnancies, had another kid
Well,
outside of
that's
their.
not alleged. He
Yeah,
did
that's
cheat.
that's true. That's facts.
No,
That
the
is
alleged
written
was the
fact.
bisexual
Sexual,
Oh
part.
yeah.
yes. Allegedly. Now, right now, it's a situation on social media basically of this constant cycle of her posting something, then the baby mama posts something, then bisexual baby daddy posts something, then the bloggers and the commenters, and then it's literally this repeated cycle. All three of us have a lot of sense. And I feel like we would have never put ourselves in the situation that she has.
Yeah.
So
The internet.
if you were in her position, um, and you were a social media influencer and you you're in this relationship and you find out that your man is having a baby outside of the relationship, how would you go about that on your platform? Because I could see what she was trying to do. It was just executed poorly because at the end of the day, like she is a vlogger and her daily life is on the internet, and a baby isn't something you can vlog around, especially if you're going to stay with this man. So how would you have handled it?
I will say the biggest thing is that she lied. If you're, that's the biggest
Oh
thing.
yeah, for the listeners, her method, she wrote a book, but really a pamphlet. They together wrote a book about their relationship, and that's when they announced that he had
Yeah.
a child.
But my thing is she lied about the relationship that happened. And for me, if you're gonna come out and say like, okay, first of all, let me back up. I'm not nobody wife. I'm not taking in your extra babies. If I decide to stay in that relationship, fine. But I'm not about to be playing stepmama when it's empty and you ain't got a motherfucking job. So what are we doing? So that's first of all. But I feel like if she was just honest from the very beginning, like he a dog ass nigga, but I love that dog ass nigga, and we gonna stay together forever, and he my dog ass nigga. What we just would have been like, okay, what?
Mhm.
Go you and your dog ass nigga. Like what else? What? There's
Literally,
nothing else
people do it
there.
every day.
People
B.
could really, yeah. There wouldn't have been anything else for anybody to say, but because she lied, that forced the other parties to come and try to defend their name, which they had the right to do. There
Hmm.
was nothing else for them to do. And then now she's like going in the background and doing things. So let's say if I got to that point where I'm in the background putting these slickly putting the not slickly because you keep getting caught, but putting these things out. If you just own up to it and just be like, yeah, I did it because I don't like that bitch. That bitch slept with my man and she was all in my face telling me she was gonna stop sleeping with my man and she ain't stopped. So I did this to the bitch and I did that to the bitch and I'm gonna keep doing this to the bitch because I don't motherfucking like her. What else can we say? Nothing. But because she sits up here
You're
is
like,
like,
okay,
I'm hurt. It's me who's hurt. He hurt me.
woe
This
is
happened
me.
to me. Girl, get over it. We're over that. If you were just a real bitch,
Literally,
be honest about the shit you do. Standing whatever it is, mess you standing on over there, because that's what it is. At the end of the day, there will be nothing that anybody can say, because and nobody cares
facts,
you got cheated on. Nobody cares who's taking the dirty nigga back. Nobody
facts.
cares.
It's the
Nobody
lies and
cares.
the manipulative
Yeah,
behavior. It's the throwing a rock and hiding your
hiding.
hand. I feel like you can't portray yourself as a victim if you're constantly putting yourself on social media, making videos about the situation and expecting this woman to just let you talk about her and lie on her
Mm.
and for her to stay silent. And then you want to get mad when she responds to you in a hostile way. You can't
Hmm.
do that.
And I don't even think they responded in a hostile way. They just putting the truth out there, and then her subscribers are like, "Bitch, you did that? What the fuck is wrong with you?" That's what I think is more so happening. Because I don't think they. Well, her friend did call out of the name, but whatever. But the baby mama out of her mouth haven't said anything bad about her. Anytime the baby mama speaks, she's reading messages. Like
Right. Bringing facts.
she's not going to just off of her head and how she feels. She's just like, she said this, and then I said this, and then she said this. That's what she's
Hmm.
doing. So it's just like, whatever backlash you get, those are your words. That's what came out of your mouth.
Exactly. You brought it here, sweetie. I would say for me, there'd be two routes. I would either go the what's the next nigga's name? De'Aaron Ken, and
Oh, just like
just
it never happened.
Yeah.
mum's the word. Or if I wanted to go the video route, because like Morgan said, she vlogs her life, and if she planned on staying with this guy, and I feel like it probably would have worked if she would have done things the correct way, the mature
Yeah.
way. What she was trying to be preventative of, if she would have done it the correct way, it could have possibly played out. So if I would have gone her route, I would
So
have just
wait,
done.
hold on. I'm confused of what she wanted to happen.
I feel like she just wanted people to
This
know,
is the
like Morgan said,
situation.
because she vlogs her life,
Oh,
she couldn't
okay.
hide it. She knew people were going to eventually find out. She probably knew word was getting out
Yeah.
somehow, some way, because the streets
But
was
but
Mama
the
Joyce.
only
The
thing
streets be talking.
that's the only thing I'm gonna say. This has been the rumor that he had a baby was for a year. Like that was an old rumor. So if she
Yeah, but
really
the baby
wanted,
finally came, so she knew. Knowing her, she knew how she wanted to be in this baby's
hmm
life. She wanted to be stepmama. She
okay,
knew she wasn't gonna
okay,
be able
now
to
because I was
hide.
gonna say they wasn't.
Yeah.
If it was how they were saying it, the baby was coming over at night. You just don't got to vlog at night.
Mm, yeah,
Like
exactly.
you just don't vlog that day, especially because his mom doesn't do the well didn't do the internet stuff. He wasn't on the internet, so why would you be putting him on the internet?
Hmm.
So
But
I don't think that was
you know
ever.
that girl. She
Yeah,
crazy. So if I would have gone that route, I would have ex-nate the book because that shit was trash. Anyways,
it was poorly
I would have
written.
done. Oh, yeah, it was written by a fifth grader and edited by a fifth grader. Actually, it was
Yeah,
edited by like a third grader.
yeah.
Had to be.
Um, I would have just done a simple video, simple sit down video with me and him.
Mm-hmm.
And it probably would have been maybe like 10 minutes.
Minutes.
been like, hey, this is a situation, this is what happened, turn the comments off and be like,
Right.
And move
just want to
on.
let
Yeah.
you be like, this, we're sharing this with you guys because we want to be transparent, we want to be real, we want to be raw. This is our situation, and I'm moving forward, and I want to stay within my relationship, and I want you all to respect that.
Right.
I'm
The
turning the
only
comments
reason, yeah,
off, and then boom.
the only reason why I say that maybe wouldn't have worked is because there was like, because she daily vlogged, there was like a history of her being babe this and babe that, being faux happy. So I feel like it still would have rubbed some of her. It probably wouldn't have been that bad as it is now, but she definitely still would have lost some supporters because, like, girl, we was wondering why you was crying in McDonald's, and this why, like, you over here babe this and babe that.
Which is, yeah, like you said, people would have, but that's normal. People fake the funk all the time. They go to work, act like they're happy when their mom is dying of cancer. So, like, people would have, I feel like a lot of people would have just, okay, you can't please everybody. Like, okay, guys, all right. But yeah, like you said, she would have lost a few, but if she just would have been upfront, not play that blame. That's also, I wouldn't have played the blame game. I would have just straight up said, he cheated. He stepped out. Actually, you know what? I didn't do this. I'll let you speak.
Right.
You tell the people what
I would really just sit there like,
tell the people what you did.
That would end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe. Can't comment. See you in the next video. That would have been my line.
I do the intro and the outro.
Another thing why I think she felt like she had to do something is because since that man came on that channel, he didn't even have to say a word. Everybody was like, "What is this, honey?" Everybody was like, as soon as he said, everybody was like, "No, bye."
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, why refrigerator?"
Because it just from day one, it didn't make sense. Why are you said you're getting yourself prepared for this baptism, you're about to change your life. Then you show up to the baptism with this man who's been in your life for maybe 3 days,
a day, 2. Yeah, you're right.
Maybe you're not coming to my baptism.
And then he moves into your house and he's talking about,
and y'all aren't together. It's bad enough he's moving into your apartment. Even if I'm in a relationship, you're not moving in with me. But y'all not
within a week,
even exclusive. And he at the doorstep with his basketball and his duffel.
That's all he had was a motherfucking basketball and a basketball uniform. That's it. He ain't had no motherfucking clothes, no shoes, no nothing.
That hadn't been worn in a long period of time.
Talking about something, he's going to be a basketball player.
Like, stop lying. She straight up said in that book that that they had that weekend, like they had that reunion, and ever since that day,
they
didn't spend a day alone. I said, excuse me, what? You haven't seen this man since high school?
Right.
That's what you do?
And obviously it was a lie. Obviously it was a lie because he been fucking other bitches for 2+ years straight.
So basically the entire relationship.
When did you see him? Like, what was happening?
Where? Are you saying you saw him on your location tracking?
On top of all this, he does not have a job. That's another thing. What I used to watch her when she was like, when she was still, but
her, like, boss college, pros college girl thing, doing her
even the vlogs were still boring. They were not going out and party, and they were real homely. But I could see why people would like her, and and it just didn't make sense. Like, okay, you're going from dating a woman to dating a man, and not only are you dating him, you had that little boy, the teenager, and that was just weird. And then immediately after a teenager, you have this unemployed homeless man, and it's just, where'd you get him from, and why? He doesn't have a job. He has all of it. And that's when her business was booming. She was actually making a lot of money. Either. He didn't have anything to his name. So I'm like, why are you
a basketball and duffel bag?
The duffel bag was empty.
But she was really showering this man with gifts.
Yeah, and especially in the age of the city girls. So we all were like, you doing what?
It's not making sense. And it's not even your boyfriend. Oh no. I'm not buying
I beg
you
your
a
pardon.
gift, and you not my man. Oh no.
25 gifts? That's a lot. No.
25.
I,
I feel like
I'm not.
we can be on this all day, y'all. For real, we haven't
We
even gotten
can.
to Tejah's
Little.
pop culture because we
Right.
could carry
Go.
it away
Okay.
because it just makes no sense.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't
make
make
sense,
sense.
guys.
Sorry,
And if
y'all.
y'all know who we're talking about, then y'all
Comment
know.
below. Yeah, so we can talk about this more.
Shantae.
Right. Ooh, that Shantae more. Okay, so my pop culture is a little, a little pivot. Mr. Soldier Boy has got himself in yet
Ooh.
another sticky situation. So
What
this
is
is
it?
the headline. The women, sorry, not one man, the women
Multiple?
alleges that Soldier Boy raped her, beat her, held her hostage, subjected her to a hostile work environment, and did not pay her wages that she earned. This is a
Who said
prior
that?
assistant. And
Is
with
she counting
further
the wages from when
investigation,
he was in
this is
jail?
not the first. I don't know. This is when she was his assistant. And with upon further him, it's been, if I can remember correctly, it was 2 or 3 others. So I'm inclined to believe
I,
it. I mean, I was
didn't
already
know
going to believe
nothing
it,
about.
Yeah,
but I definitely believe it.
you see what his face looked like. He on drugs. They were doing that.
He definitely did that shit. Yeah, and this goes back to
Yeah.
December 2018.
Wasn't he? He was in
And this is
jail.
what
She can't ask for the
he
money back.
agreed to compensate the woman $500 a week for her services. Mind you, they were in LA.
What the fuck? First of all, what she was gonna do? Who? Hold on.
$500.
I don't care where they are. They could have been in
That's
Idaho.
2,000 a month
$500 a week to do what?
minus taxes.
Literally, what we know, because you know she's gonna have to pay taxes on that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
What's she
Yep.
supposed? What's
And
she
he
supposed to do with
required
that?
her undivided attention 20 hours a day, 7 days a week for $500 a
She
week.
was making less than minimum wage and 20 hours a day.
She
I thought
was.
that was like a Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
Right. No, no,
No,
no, no, no.
girl.
That is for $500 a week. That's for 2 hours a day for 3 days a week, maybe 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah, he probably.
Started in December 2018. In 2019, he had periods of jealousy and uncontrolled rage. He kicked and body slammed and punched her,
well. Was she
including
fucking?
repeatedly in the head on 10 separate occasions, and
Was she?
also threatened to physically harm her.
Was she his assistant
She
and
was just, it
girlfriend?
says she was his assistant.
Nia?
No, it just says assistant.
Why the hell
No,
would
it
she
just
be
says,
his
and the
assistant?
person is not named.
I thought you asked something about his girlfriend. Like, Nia?
No, because she said that he was
She was punched so
jealous.
hard at one time that she lost consciousness.
Some-
He's probably jealous because he wanted her undivided attention. So I'm assuming she was like, I have to go get my vagina checked. I have to go to the dentist.
Nah.
Or I gotta go to
Something
my
like that.
real job because you ain't paying me
You
nothing.
don't pay
Literally,
enough.
where I could get some real money. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
nigga's wildin'. That nigga's wild here.
Is he
Yep.
still in jail or is he out of jail?
Mr. DeAndre, he's out, I think. I don't think he's in
No.
jail.
He was
Check
in
his,
jail
hold on,
for
let
a
me check
long
his
time.
Instagram. Instagram will tell you if they,
Soldier boy, tell him.
let
Okay,
me
now
see
we
what
can't
his
say that
Instagram.
anymore.
Soldier
Step up
Boy,
out the
tell him out here.
bed, turn my slack.
He said,
No, he
"Bitch,
out of jail because he just posted 7
oh
hours
yeah,
ago. And he was on Instagram stories. Yeah, this man is
oh yeah,
definitely not in jail.
yeah."
He looks
He
like
ain't.
Leatherface. Apparently he got music out. Okay, no one cares. Oh, he's selling merch. And he's selling fake
Oh,
chains.
not not DeAndre.
SOD Money Gang chains. Okay. Yeah, that was my pop culture. Niggas are wildin'. Niggas are out here wildin'.
Mm-mm.
Are we surprised though?
I was
No.
about to say, say can't say I'm shocked.
No,
Mm.
can't say I'm
Not
shocked.
even a little.
It's just crazy to find out that these niggas really be predators and abusers. That's wild.
Most of them
So
are.
many of them.
Yeah, a
So
lot
Um,
of them
many.
did you think of anything, Jametra, or you
are.
guys want to
No,
go
I feel
on
like I talked a
to the
lot for
topic
y'all.
at hand?
I
Yeah,
talked enough for
we spent a
y'all.
lot of time on pop
Okay,
culture.
cool.
Sorry guys again. We just
Alright.
get carried away with that little girl.
Right.
All right. What's
Not
next?
that little
What's after
girl.
this?
All right, we can move it on.
The
Work.
topic.
What's the topic?
Oh.
All right. All right, guys. So if you cannot tell by the title, today we are going to be talking about burnout. The burnout is real. And if you don't know what burnout is, it's basically when you're just going, and then you eventually just burn out. You are kaput. You can't go any longer. You are out of gas. The battery pack is done. Lithium batteries are dead. You need more. You're done. You're done.
More
So
juice.
you need more juice. Okay. So the first question obviously I gave a generic definition, but what does burnout mean for you guys individually, like in your perspective roles, your life, your jobs, etc.?
You could go first, Nikki.
Um, I think when you're burned out, you have reached a level um of productivity that you can no longer maintain. No matter how hard you try or no matter how hard you want to, you just can't. You've lost that
Mm-hmm.
ability. And I think it's okay to be burned out. We should normalize it because everyone is going to run into it at some point. Um, so that's what I think it is because I don't think it's a choice. I don't think being burned out is a choice. I think it just happens.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I agree. Same.
Oh my gosh. So what it
um,
what it looks like for me personally,
we're saying
it's
what it
like when
looks
I
like.
know I have, yeah, like what does
You
it
go.
mean for you?
Go.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So not
See,
y'all not
you
listening.
said, well, I
you
thought
said
you just wanted
define
like
it.
our definition.
I said,
Yeah.
what does burnout mean for you? I said I did a
Okay.
general definition, but what does it
All
mean
right.
for you?
You go first, then we're gonna I'll
But yeah,
start over
for
so Nikki can fix
We
hers.
go
gotcha.
start over.
Okay. So what it looks like for me, is like when I know I have a lot of shit to do, especially like when it comes to work, when I know like my calendar is packed, there's things I have to do, like things are due back to back to back. There's just like things I have to do, but I physically can't do them. I'm just like, ooh, where do I start? And I just sit there. I'm just like, all right, I deserve a snack break now. Let's go. Then I'm in a meeting, then meetings are draining in this virtual world. So then it's like, whew, I really deserve lunch break now. And it's just like the cycle of just like sitting there not doing anything, being in meetings, basically a zombie. That's what it looks like for me personally. And knowing that I have shit to do, but it's like I'm really forcing myself. Like I am pulling myself to do it. Like, come on, you gotta do it. You gotta get it done kind of situation.
Okay. Then for me, I have to preface this by saying I don't care about a lot of stuff. Like just naturally a lot of stuff. It just be like to me. So when I'm burnt out, I extra don't care, but I don't care to the point where I don't do it. I don't engage. I'm dead inside. Like I'm being serious. I will be even I be at work and I'm there, but I can't tell you what the hell they talking about. I just, or they be, or some let's say something has to get done, but I genuinely don't care if it gets done or it doesn't get done. That I will wait to the last minute and be like, I can only do what I can do. Oh, if I say I can only do what I can do, you know, it ain't getting done.
I've reached my limit. I'm at
I reached
capacity.
my limit. The limit does exist around here,
Listen,
okay?
yeah.
Definitely. For me personally, it's very coincidental because I was just having this conversation a few days ago, but I honestly think I am in the middle of my very first real life burnout. And I didn't really notice until therapy. Hashtag get a therapist. It's great. Like, I realized that, I mean, I have those things that, like Tejah said, you have all this stuff going on, but you just can't bring yourself to do it. I've had those moments, but when I say burnout right now, I just mean like complete, I don't got it across the board. I just don't have it, the capacity for much. And for me, that looked like, well, when it first started, it looked like just kind of waking up every day and not having any will, motivation to do anything really. And I noticed the change because usually I'm the type of person that is always wanting to accomplish something, working on something, working towards something. And I realized I didn't even care to. So I was like, something is amiss. Something's wrong, something's up. And
Something's not
now
like the other.
looking back that I've been in this burnout period for some months now. So looking back, it's like, girl, you were burnt out. And I'm sure there'll
Mm-hmm.
be more questions where I can like dive in better.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's my surface level.
Nice, nice. Very insightful. So, how do you all deal with burnout, whether it be in your personal or professional life?
Sleep.
I don't. I was gonna say I don't think I've been burned out professionally yet.
Not professionally, no.
I don't think I have been
I've never like been at a job and I just feel so
overwhelmed.
overwhelmed by my work that I shut down. That's never happened. Even school, honestly, I've never gotten to that point. Anytime, well, like I said, I feel like this is my first real burnout. It's just been life, period. The whole thing,
Mm.
whole shebang.
Let me fix it. I'll say this.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I
Oh,
want to say, I don't want to say not because of work. I feel like not just being, I would haven't been like overwhelmed by, oh my God, I have so much stuff to do. It had like other factors in there. Like this is happening at work, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
huh, now I gotta go to work. I gotta do this, and then here this bitch gonna come over here fucking with me. Huh, here we go. You know, it's been
Yeah.
more of that,
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily the actual work. Like it's just, oh, it's just so much to do. It's just like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I go
The
to work,
environment.
yeah, and I'm over this environment. Here we go, this is happening. Here we go, this is happening. I've been over that. How do I deal with that? I don't. I just don't be talking to them motherfuckers. I ain't
Don't
even gonna
engage.
lie. I ain't even gonna lie. When I say, especially now that we wear masks, I know how to make my eyes look very dead inside. I will stare into space and be. You would think I'm listening to everything you're saying, and I have not heard a word.
She
I'm
has
really good
mastered
at
the
that.
art of
It's
not
sad.
listening.
I yeah, I just don't
Oh,
talk
for
to them,
sure. And
and
I'll even give you nonverbal cues to make you think I'm really in it.
oh no, I
Mm-hmm.
won't do that. I
It's like,
I don't. I want you to know that I'm not in it, even though maybe my methods need to change because they don't get it. They still talk. So I don't know. Maybe
Clears, they tend
update.
to
They
do that. The clears do tend to do that.
yeah. They this what they say. This they'll be like,
or older
Clears.
Miss
people.
Yep,
Money.
I
yep,
feel like
yep,
when
They
you
be
don't
like,
give
yep,
older
yep.
people the energy that they're looking for in a conversation, they keep going. So you have
yeah.
to be like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Mhm.
At work, they good to say, oh, you're really quiet today. Well, bitch, get out my face.
So stop talking to me. Isn't that you need to use
Don't you understand?
your social
Literally.
cues?
Everybody know
Like,
I'm the
damn.
opposite of quiet. I'm never quiet. I'm not quiet a day in my life. So if I'm quiet with you, bitch, move around.
That
Go.
means I'm giving you the energy I want to get.
Like,
So follow suit.
zip it. Leave me alone.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say for me personally, personal life, I just like take a break. Like, don't engage or whatever is like maybe triggering or stressing me out at that exact moment. I do stuff that makes me happy. Like, might do my makeup, take a nice long shower, decompress in the shower, listen to some music. I love listening to music to decompress. Like, music is a form of therapy for me. So I just be like, you go into your own little zone, get your little playlist ready, and you are vibing out. Professionally, I would just block out a time on my calendar, be like, I'm creating a meeting with myself, and either I'm gonna take a nap or I'm gonna do something Like I'm trying to think like whatever it is, I would just like do something where I'm not thinking about whatever,
Or,
just basically decompressing, but via meeting. Like, hey, I need a break,
Yeah, because
or
y'all not about to
same.
book this
schedule a half
time.
day. Be
They
like, I'm
Right.
taking a
be
half
quick to
day
look at
off.
your calendar.
Yeah.
Exactly. Be like, I'll take a half day off. Like, hey y'all, I'm out after this. Taking a day off. I'm peace out. Like
I do
Girl,
think
come back with
that's
my
yeah.
calendar is updated.
mhm.
Take a look and see when I have
See you
Right.
availability.
guys tomorrow. Bye.
Right. I do think that's one thing our generation does is fucking take breaks. You know them old people, they be
Hmm.
like, oh, I maxed out because at my job you can accrue. And all the time you hear about the older people maxing out on their time. Girl, I'll never max out on time. Do you want to know why? Because I'm gonna use a sick day every other week. Okay. Okay, not every other week, but I'm gonna use the sick days. I will never max out on time. I'm damn sure gonna use the vacation. Yeah, I'm gonna use vacation. I might max out on vacation, but only because when you leave, you get paid out. That's the only reason why. But other than that, I'm not.
Hmm.
They
I'm
built
not
different.
saying
They got time.
no.
Literally
Girl,
dumb
I need a nap.
or tough.
If I wake up one day and I be like, whoof, I am tired. Calling out. I'm good for looking at the
See
calendar
ya.
and
See
being
ya.
like, I'd be like, okay, so today there's nothing. All right, I'm not going. I am
Self
good for.
love.
Perfect.
Because
Hmm.
honestly, it's
Yep.
like I think since we've become adults, we've realized and we've had this rude awakening of like work really does become your life when you become an adult, and there's really not a lot of balance if you don't make it, because we work for 5 days and we get 2 days off, and it's just there's such an imbalance.
Hmm.
So I feel like either you have to work at a company who promotes that balance.
Hmm. Yep. I'm a big proponent for work-life balance. Do not take that shit to the house with you. And I know we're all working from
Mm-mm.
home. Do not take that shit away from your desk or your work area. Once you leave out that little bubble,
When you
Mm.
log out for the day, you log out.
see you
Take
tomorrow.
that headset off, whatever you got to
Out.
Yeah,
do, whatever you do.
yeah.
See you tomorrow.
And when you think about it, you spend a lot
Work.
of your time at
Not
work.
gonna see ya.
Most of
You
it.
spend
Yeah.
including like I lived
Hmm.
when I work. Well, now I don't. It's not that far, but sometimes I could spend like an hour and a half in traffic going from my house to work, and that's just one way.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
not anymore. I haven't been in that kind of traffic anymore, but now it takes the regular 20 to 25 minutes. But when everybody was going to work, I could spend 3 hours in traffic every day. And what I'm doing, like, then when I get home, I just got to go to sleep. It's
That's
nothing else.
Hmm.
consuming. Work
Yeah.
is consuming, which is why I feel, I pray it's unrealistic to think everyone will because circumstances happen, but when you're truly genuinely enjoying what you're doing every day, I don't feel it's as bad. But you still need the
Hmm.
balance, but it's not
Mhm.
as consuming in a bad way.
Hmm. I agree. You definitely need to take that time. So, how often do you guys give yourselves the space to just simply decompress? You don't necessarily, you're not going through a burnout, but you just know, like, people need breaks. It's like, how often are you giving yourself these breaks, these mental breaks?
All the time. I already told you, I'm not gonna gang up too many sick days because I'm gonna use them. One, if y'all watching, one coming up. Cause listen, my work been the feds lately. They might be, they might be
Please.
listening. They, but
Okay. I'm
y'all got a
weak.
sick day coming up, and then when I get home, and don't nobody live at this house. I be by myself the whole time, so I decompress. And I got my little starlights, and I just be in the dark, just thinking about my life,
Hmm.
thinking what I'm gonna do. Maybe put them. I bought. Oh my god! I got this new thing where you don't have to light your candle. It's like you just sit your candle on top, and it warms it, so you can actually use all the wax. So I have that going, and I just live my life. I just be relaxing. I relax every
The way
day.
I
Facts.
decompressed in COVID time is much different, I feel. When I was going to the office every day and I was in grad school at the same time, obviously I did not have a lot of time to decompress. I had my daily schedule, um, and then come home, work on grad school, and then after that, I would give myself, an hour or two to that was my decompress, to get on social media, talk to my friends, do whatever, and then go to sleep and do it all again the next day. Um, since quarantine, I have all the time in the world. Like literally,
Mm-hmm.
if I wanted to decompress for 24 hours, I could. I feel like, well, I think everyone has had a period in quarantine where it was about self-reflection and figuring out your life and all that stuff that came with having to stand still and literally be trapped in your house. So I think right now I do decompress every day, but I can't for too long because I'm an overthinker and my mind is always going a million miles a minute. And if I do something for too long, then I can't enjoy it anymore. So
Oh, that's
every
fair.
day, but not too much.
Yeah, I try to, especially now with being a mom and being obviously a single mom, decompress time is
Priority.
vital. It's an everyday thing. I usually try to get at least an hour. Now I'm working out in the morning times. These past 2 weeks have been kind of crazy because we have this virtual conference going on, and tomorrow I actually got to moderate at 4:30 in the morning. I don't even what to actually do.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's on
You getting
European time.
overtime?
Well, it's the hours are gonna be shifty because like I'll be up during that time, then I'm gonna, take these long lunches in the afternoon, like to balance it out. Like
I got
after
you.
that, it's only like an hour. So then I'll go, I'll log back off. But yeah, anyways. Where was I going with that? Shit.
You
Oh,
were
I was saying
saying, oh,
I work out in the morning time. So that's like about an hour. And then I try to give myself an hour or so before I go pick him up to decompress. So I try not to schedule any meetings by myself for that last hour. Like, of course, shit comes up and people be scheduling stuff, but for the most part, they don't be scheduling stuff the last hour because most of my team members are an hour ahead. So that's usually my time where I can be like, ooh, chill. I'd be chilling. I'd be on my phone, get on Clubhouse, listen to some music, like some candles. For me, a number one decompressor is cleaning. Like I'll clean. Like it just soothes me. I'll be in here just cleaning my like I love when my house smells like bleach, airwick, fresheners, and fabuloso.
my
Like I'm
bleach.
like, woo, and little Swiffer mop jet stuff. I'm like, yeah, love this for me. And then I can sit down on the couch and just so yeah, that's I try to do that every
I can
day.
say this one thing. See, I ain't that. I'm not. I'm a little bit junky. So now you will be proud if you see my room all the time now. 9 times out of 10, my room is clean. I even make my bed in the morning.
Very
That's
surprising,
I
guys.
uh, okay.
What? She makes her bed.
Okay.
She said, don't be
Okay.
dramatic.
Okay. I just have a lot of stuff. I can't help it. But yeah, like my room is mostly clean all the time. I clean my room every day too. Even I mean like, oh, I gotta
Hmm.
put my
Me
shoes back
too.
in the shoe boxes. Oh, I gotta let me wipe this off,
Literally.
or oh, I gotta do that. I just find something to do. And then once you have like a nice
Yeah.
made bed and you can sit, I don't, cause we don't be sitting in the living room like that. It's cold out there. It's frozen out there. I got to stay in my room. I just sit crisscross
That's how
applesauce
my
in
living room
the
is
bed.
too.
It just, I'm not going out there. It's cold. Nuh-uh. Just sit crisscross applesauce in the nice room on the freshly made bed. And we're just like, ah, it's great. And then I have my starry lights. I don't know where I got this idea from, but it was the best thing I ever did. I love
Probably
these lights.
TikTok.
Maybe.
You probably subconsciously picked
No.
up on it because it was
Yeah.
a TikTok
Good
craze,
thing.
like especially over the summertime.
Summer.
Mm-hmm.
But I did it before the summertime.
Drop
I
something.
did it. I did it in like March
I
or
just
April.
remember it being very popular
Or
during that time. Yeah. Like
yeah, like,
not Clubhouse, quarantine. That's when I saw
yeah.
them blow
That's
up.
when I started it too.
Whoa.
And then if you just have
Yeah.
the whole room dark
Okay.
and it's like,
And then it's like the lights. Yeah.
yeah,
And you see, I got my little. I call them
mm,
hoe lights. Got my hoe lights in the back. If you're
those
watching,
are her lights.
you guys want me to change it to a
Oh my
color?
gosh,
Any
please.
requests?
No,
Any requests? Oh, where's my rimmets?
that's what you get. Let's move
Oh,
on.
sorry. Kid. Okay. So the next question is, what's your favorite thing to do when you're taking time for yourself?
My
Talking about how
nails.
often you take the space.
I love to do my nails. If I could do, my mom always had this joke. Like before I got into like long nails and more permanent styles, my mom was. I would paint my nails every single day. Every single day, I was painting my
That was
nails.
me in
Oh, you
middle
got a good
school.
time.
Yeah, I would. But
I even
now,
used to do my mom's nails. Like I used to have the little, the little skinny things where you would do the designs,
mm,
like the skinny nail polishes
yeah,
that are made for designs. I had
I
all
have those too.
those.
I would. Yes, I'm painting nails every day. And now I just do it like once a week. This is my first set. This is my first set of the year. They're amazing. I
They
love
look
them.
good.
Yeah, super cute.
But yeah,
I like the
I normally
colors.
do them like once a week, and I do my hair. Don't don't look now, but but I do my nail. If my nails aren't done, I do my nails first, and then I'll do my hair. If I don't got time for my hair, then fine. But I like to do those two things.
I don't know. I just chill. Honestly, my daily routine is chilling. Um, but I feel like I have two different types of chilling. I don't know. I feel like there are some times in my day where I'm just more focused on like not really thinking about anything and being intentional with trying to clear my mind. I might be doing the same thing I was doing earlier, but earlier it was frivolous. Whereas this specific time period is about, okay, let me just, all of the stress and all of that, let's try to minimize that. So yeah, I might watch YouTube. I love YouTube. Get on Clubhouse, Jose with the homies, be ignorant. I'm on social media pretty much all day. Um, Usually I might watch a sermon, but I got out of that habit. We're gonna get back there though. It's fine. We're gonna get back there. Um, yeah, talk to my friends. I love talking to my friends. You guys make me laugh. So
Make myself laugh too.
no,
I be
honestly.
cracking my I be cracking myself up, man.
Okay, so for me personally, oh, hold on, wait, let me pull up the question again. I kind of touched on it on the last question. I listen to music. I take me a nice long shower. I light some candles. I clean. Those are the things. Those are my favorite things. Like I will probably do it in that order. I will clean. Then I will listen. I'll listen to music while doing that. I have my candles lit. Get in the shower. Hmm. Yes, like that is like jam. Like, and like I said, after that, I just plop down on the couch. I'm just like, ah, this is the life. This is wonderful. I'm zen. I'm back at 100% now. Let's get to it. Let's do life. Let's rock it out. Why my questions keep going away? Okay, so this is the last question. Do you feel like social media and like this whole hustle culture, contributes to the never-ending cycle of burnout?
I do. I can
Would you care
expound.
to expound?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
thank you.
because you had looked frozen for a second, so I was like, should I stop
Oh.
talking? Okay. So
Oh no.
for me, I feel this narrative that you sleep when you dead and chase the bag and the grind don't stop. The grind does stop. The grind stops when I'm tired, okay? And I'm not going to chase a bag 24/7. So I feel like nothing is wrong with encouraging someone to get up and get at their dreams. dreams. And nothing is wrong with telling someone you have to go after the things you want. Those are completely factual statements. But I feel like in that same sentiment, we should also include the message that when you're tired, go to sleep. When your
Literally.
body is starting to tell you I'm stressed and I'm exhausted, listen to it. Don't think that you have to put yourself under these horrible conditions just in the name of a bag, because money's always going to be there, but you get one body and you get one life, and what's meant for you will always come if you put in the work. So don't don't put yourself in the position to either have long-standing conditions like getting yourself sick, or putting
Mm-hmm.
yourself physically or mentally or emotionally in harm's way for money that's always going to be there. It's not going anywhere.
Exactly.
So
I'll say
Exactly.
this.
And you can't take it to the grave
you
with you.
can't. It
Yeah,
goes as far as your casket, and that's it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this. It is mostly for, I think the hustle culture is just another way to shame poor people, because you don't hear
Mm-hmm.
rich people talking to the rich people, or not even just rich, just like, just
Well
okay
off.
people, well off people talking to other well off people like, yeah, I never go to sleep. I hustle every day. I work. I work. No, they say that when they're talking to a poor person, it's like, this is why you're poor, because you don't do this. And then at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
they can shut up because
Mm-hmm.
you have no advice for poor me, because obviously you don't know what it is to be poor. So good riddance. See
Zip
ya.
it.
Yeah, it's like
Zip
economic
it.
difficulty doesn't
Yeah.
equate to laziness, and I really wish that
Yeah.
people understand that. I mean, no one chooses to be poor.
Be
Yeah.
poor today. Like, yeah, I love being poor. I love struggling. Yeah, I love this.
I don't think anyone is
I love not
lazy to
having
the
my
point
lights
where
on.
they would just accept being poor because they're that
Mm,
lazy. I just don't
I know
think.
one person.
Like on the street,
Mm,
you that lazy?
I know one person.
Oh,
You
Talking
know
about
one
that
person too.
that man,
You know one
that
person
alleged
too.
bisexual man.
He just got
um,
lucky for the come up that he ain't had to be that. He ain't had to be that lazy.
well, yeah, I just feel like people need to be more understanding that people who are
Yeah.
really going through it, it's most likely, if not always, circumstantial. It's not a choice.
Hmm. Facts, facts. And I agree with both ladies. Social media definitely does contribute to it because you always see these people like, I did this by 23. You can do this too if you just get off your ass and make that one leap. And all you gotta do, I sacrificed getting my nails done, getting my hair done, going out to eat for 3 years so I can do this. And it's like,
That's good for you, because let me tell you something. I would never, when that, I don't go to the nail salons anymore, but that's only because that Texas nail salon pissed me off. But when I was going to a nail salon, that was one thing in my budget that I'm like, I don't care about nothing else. This $100 is going to my nails.
mm-hmm,
That's just what's gotta happen for me. So
mm-hmm.
some things I'm like, or even you always hear, oh, you get the $5 coffee every day, honey. That little $20 a week is not gonna make me rich.
It's
So
not making or breaking.
Literally. If you
they
stop getting $5 coffee, you could save, you can be using that money to invest and start your business.
they were pulling out calculators
Shut
and
the
Girl,
hell
they
up.
be
calendars.
Because if
acting
I'm
like
not
you
They
can
getting
were
have a
like,
coffee, I'm getting
mansion
okay,
fofo
in a
and
fo.
year.
so they were like, all right, so you see 5 times 365, that is this, and then so you multiply that by 12. See, you have $1 million in 12 years. Girl,
So,
Okay,
no.
girl.
honey, if I
I was
didn't
gonna spend
spend it
that
on the
$5 on
coffee,
something else.
I was going to spend it on a fofo.
Let's
Literally.
be honest. And you know what? Like a thought I just had. I mean, I don't think I've ever had this thought before, but that saying, if I can do it, you can do it too. I feel like there's a subtle toxicity in that only because I feel like when
Yeah.
people say that, it's always usually attached to something they've achieved that's maybe not the norm. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like a better thing would say, if it was possible for me, it's possible for you. Because it's like, if I can do it, you can do it too. That's your journey. Like, it was in God's will for you to be able to buy that house at 22. Maybe that's not this other girl's journey, but she can still buy her
Right.
house at the time she buys her house. It's possible. But I feel like some people, they get too caught up on the specifics. Like, this person did this at 22. So at 22, this is what I need to have accomplished. And
Mm-hmm.
this is what I need to have. And it's like, no, you can have all of those things and enjoy them just as much at 25, at 30,
Yeah.
at 32.
And
It's your
also,
journey.
I
Right.
think the reality is systematic racism is still loud and motherfucking clear. At some jobs, it don't matter how well you're doing at your job. You gonna stay where you at because guess what?
Mm-hmm.
They got a little John over here. He just graduated and his daddy is the co-worker of this person, so we got to put him above you. We know you taught him
Mm-hmm.
everything, but he deserves the raise more than you. The reality is that happens all the time, more
Mm-hmm.
every day. Black people are, "Huh, girl, good job." I even say this at my job. They love to tell us, "Oh, we appreciate you so much. Keep your thank you. Keep your appreciation." My
Thank
hand
me
is
in
out.
dollars.
My hand is out. Don't tell me no motherfucking thank you. When they tell me thank you, do you want to know how I do? I take my mask off and I be looking at me because we be online. But I put my mask on because I don't be wanting them to see me talking about them. But I take my mask off to make sure they understand that I'm not laughing with them. I'm not smiling with them. You're not welcome.
Go away from me with this.
Get away
You're
from
not
me with this,
welcome.
Apollo.
That's what black people get thank you, white people get rewards.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just it is what it is.
That's fact, Jack. That's fact. Shit's fucking ghetto, if you ask me. So we said all that to say, don't let social media fool you. Don't let social media hinder you. Don't fall for that trap of that bullshit. Do you, boo? Because the people that you see on Instagram or on Twitter, they're saying they did all this. They're probably punching the air at night
They have
because
their
they're
own
stressed
problems.
the fuck out. They have their own problems. So do you,